Here is your weekly AstroYoga forecast. So we are in the final 10-degree stretch before the equinox. So the sun is finishing up his transit of Virgo. This is a moment when Virgo and Libra energy seem to be switching places. Even though we are still in Virgo season, we're also in the midst of a Mercury retrograde, which is retrograding from Libra into Virgo. Now, this retrograde is going on until October 2nd, when Mercury will finish up at 24 degrees of Virgo. During this time, it's a great idea to look, if you know your chart, at the placements between 24 degrees of Virgo and 8 or 9 degrees of Libra, just to see what is being affected for you in your chart. Even if you don't have a planet there, it's somewhere in the house structure of your chart system, and you might be feeling it if it's in a more personal or house area of focus in your chart. Now, I want to set your minds at ease because I see a lot of doomsday references whenever planets retrograde, and a lot of planets are retrograding right now. What a retrograde means is simply that the energy is turned inward. So Mercury retrograde can feel like a disaster to us when we're so focused on expedient communication, expedient thought, and expedient travel. If you allow yourself to slow down, Mercury retrograde can be a huge blessing, because what it allows you to do is to actually look at your own mind and recognize the mechanisms by which you think, the mechanisms by which you communicate, and the mechanisms by which you travel. When you take some time to consider these things, when Mercury turns direct, you'll be able to communicate, travel, and think much more effectively. So don't worry if things seem like they've slowed down, or if things seem like they're shifting directions a lot in this time. That is what this couple of week span is for. Allow yourself the space and the gift of your own attention in order that you can look at yourself, look at your thoughts, look at how you're doing what you're doing, and reassess, re-examine your goals for the coming season. When the equinox happens, there'll be a great shift where the sun moves into Libra and Mercury moves back into Virgo, and we'll have even more crisscross action. This is the time to allow yourself space to reorganize, rearrange, and just take some time to be yourself. So I hope you have a great week.